Hi guys, Wild Trekker here, and welcome to another episode of Zanecraft. Yeah, we said last time we were here, we got some resources, we were going to start building again, and that's what we need to do. Let's just check, any posts? No post, no post. Okay, so what I need to do is actually start building a house, and I've got a kind of an idea in my head how I want to do this. It's based on a house I've done before, fairly modern design, and I've got a feeling this lot is going to be smack bang in the middle of the way. So this is where my path's going to come, and it's going to lead me in here, and then it's kind of going down this way, and then yeah, I'm going to kind of have the entrance here somewhere. So what I'm going to need to do is start removing some bits and pieces, try and sort out the layout to where this is going to go. I'm not quite sure yet, so let's just take this down a little bit, see what happens. And okay, yeah, so I can see some steps coming down there, and I'm going to kind of use this as my basis really to where the house is going to be. And really I'm making this up as I go along. And I think what I'm going to have to do is move these chests and its contents, and then yeah, I can see things a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go and move this stuff, and then I'll come back shortly. Okay guys, so I've moved this stuff around, and oh, hello. Who've got over here? It's Zane. He... And I think he's updating his house here, which is really cool. I didn't know it was his. Right, okay, so... but he hasn't left me any goodies, has he? No, he hasn't. Of course he hasn't. Right, okay, so I've moved all my stuff here, and I've kind of started mapping out. So I want this to come down here, and then it's probably going to go off this way, and then down into here. So this is really going to be where the ground floor is. As you can see, I've made a start. I like to start with the doorway, so I can kind of see where I'm going. So this is really where I'm going to be going. And I'm going to be running backwards and forwards, and I keep forgetting things, and I've got too many things in my inventory, so I want some glowstone. Okay, so let's get rid of those ender pearls. Don't really need those. I'm not planning on going anywhere. Okay, and I'm kind of using a design which I kind of did before, and this was also something that was done. I think his name is Bloodzilla's or something along those lines. I'll look it up and put it in the link anyway. Basically someone who's built this before, and I kind of use a design because I liked it. So let's go up 4. Is that 4? I don't know, I can't count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, too many. Okay. And how far do we want this to go out? Probably... Right, let's get this middle bit done here as well, because this is going to be essentially a window, and then this is going to be the other side. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's kind of going to be, yeah, it's not quite enough. And then that's going to be, okay, well, we're going to just put that there for now because we don't want to use too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one there. Okay, we should have some glass panes with us as well. He says confidently. Can't even put them in my inventory. Right, get that out, get that in. Simples. Okay. Yeah. So now, do I want to keep the? We might do that as 3. That's 4's too many, isn't it? Should use my silk touch on that really. Seems I got it. And have we got any normal glass with us? No, we haven't. Okay, so yeah, I've kind of got a basic design in my head to what I want to be doing. Is that my silk touch? It is. I'm going to leave my silk touch there. Leave that there. And I'm going to really just try and sort of do the overall design like it. And I might adjust it as I go along, as I try and make it, and just see how it looks and how it fits in. So that's quite nice. And have I got... Yes, I have. Let's put these bushes up here, because I do like this in the design, and that's not the right level. Okay. This is where... That's why we've gone down too far, haven't we? Okay. This is the fun of it. I think this slopes is tricking me a little bit here, so let's do this right again. So that is ground level. There we go, that's better. And then we're going to have to try and work out what we're going to do with the floor area here. So until we do, let's just put this in the corner, and then we'll put our sticks there and our lovely leaves, because I do like the house decorated. And we'll put our little bushes there and there. Okay, yeah, so that's starting to look something where we want it. Okay, so what we need to do now is really see how this now stretches around the rest of it. So I'm not going to talk too much while I do it. What I might do though is leave it all there. I'll either keep coming backwards and forwards, or I will so just cut the video and do that, or I will possibly speed it up depending on what I'm doing really. So and if I come to any what I would call significant sort of points that I think look a bit interesting or a bit different, I shall stop and go through those with you. So I think I just need to get a little bit of sand to go on the bottom here first. Yeah, that's not reaching across. Right, okay, so I'm going to go and do that, and hope you enjoy this build. Okay, so starting to do the interior here, just because I want to do all the floor with these slabs. I love how these slabs look, and I might change some of it later on. However, I need something to stand on, so I might as well start doing that as well. So yeah, so kind of give a quick recap here where we're at. That's really this side of it, and I kind of want this feel of overlooking. I'm not quite sure about the feet yet. I think I might just support that on some kind of decking. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen, is we'll actually end up with some kind of decking, and then the decking itself will be supported by posts. So for example, we might come out here, which will mean we can yeah, so that looks quite good there. This is going to go all the way along to here, and then do we come around the outside? Yes, we probably will. So let's go 2 that way as well. And we'll probably come out further than this. Now, have I got any fence posts with me? Yes. So let's just give this a try. Get rid of the quartz. Yeah, so we want this to sort of come down, and then it's got to fix into the ground somehow. So I'm going to put these slabs down again, but how we actually do that I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I just want to give that impression that it's supported from the ground wherever the ground might be. So in this case it might actually be here, in which case yeah, let's put that there and see what it looks like. So probably ought to build a little stand here and see what it looks like, but that's looking kind of nice, isn't it? I can't like that. Let's just yeah, that's looking kind of cool. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's get a good view from it there. Alright, let's carry on. Okay, so kind of got the ground floor area roughly mapped out and worked out, and I think that's starting to look pretty good. Let's give a quick tour. So on the outside, just need to finish this bit off over here. So we found this chest as well. Not much in it, but evidently one of the previous users has hidden that. So yeah, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's got to go there. And one over in this corner as well, which we missed. Okay, let's go back out again. Let's go around this way. Yeah, so I think it's looking pretty good so far. I've got to do a little bit extra here, got some steps to put into there, finish that off, got to finish the balcony around here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, that kind of finishes off. I've got to put a bit of roof on as well. So other than that, the ground floor is finished, and this I'm going to have as a water feature at the back. I've seen it before, it looks really cool, so we're just going to do the same thing really. I think it looks good. We've got a nice view going over that area, and it will keep all the others guessing to actually what's it going to be if you haven't seen it before. So yeah, just gonna carry on finishing these bits off, and then we'll have a think to how the second floor is going to be, and the bits we're going to basically put in those. I think this, is that right? Yeah, we have that coming along there, don't we? That's it, and we have the same there, one in there, one in there, and then we have those decorations coming out. Excellent. Need to do some around the other side, but can't go around that way. Let's see if I can go around underneath. Okay, so just those finishing touches. Okay, who put that hole there? Wasn't me. Probably was actually. Yeah, you have to build that balcony out around there so I can get past. Creeper on the roof. Okay guys, so I'm going to bring this episode to an end here because I kind of moved in. Let's go outside first of all and have a look and see what we've done. The house is obviously nowhere near finished yet, and it's going to take a lot more to get it finished. However, technically you could call this a house. It's all sealed up in terms of the outside, bar my water feature which is going to the back here, and I might just go put some water in there now while we're doing this. I've got a bucket on me, of course I haven't. As I show you around. So let's just go and have a look around the outside first of all. So yeah, I think it looks quite good, the bottom bit there. As I said, it's not my design, I'm utilising somebody else's design. The water feature's going up there and it will come all the way down. And so we've built this bottom room area here now, which actually is coming out at water level. So at some point I may just terraform this so that it's all at water level, and then this looks like it's a waterfall coming down into the water, and we may even do that, so I'm not quite sure yet. But let's go and have a look inside. So yeah, I've got a bit of a balcony to build out from here. I've got a few other things I need to add to it. And then inside, pretty bare at the moment. I've got my bed in here, so officially I can sleep indoors now. Close the door, we are completely sealed in. So I've got my staircases, additional room I've got downstairs. I'm probably going to leave it just that side. I'm probably not going to build under this side because that's going to encroach then into the overhang over the sand. So we're kind of going to leave that there. But we are going to build a staircase coming from this side in the same way as we've done that one, going up that way. So it should take up the same amount of space for the second floor. Let's go downstairs to this little room. So it's not quite fully carpeted yet, but I think it looks nice. And you don't really see these as you come down unless you're looking for them, which is quite nice. They're hidden. So let's see, we've got one bucket there, we've got the iron, more buckets, yeah, buckets loads. And again, I just like the fact that crafting tables are within the roof there, so they're not actually in the way or anything. So yeah, so there's 4 crafting tables in here, and I could do the whole roof of crafting tables. So if I've got no oak wood left, or even normal wood, it won't matter, and I may actually do that. So let's get some water, and we'll finish off this episode by putting the water feature into place and see how that looks. What we need to do, leave that away. 1 bucket, 2 buckets, actually we only need 2, but we've got 3. Let's have a look. Okay, let's head up onto here. You can see the roof at the moment. These are all half slabs here, and obviously I need to fill the rest in so it's a solid roof. I was going to leave it as half slabs because obviously you can still walk over those for doing ventilating if you want to place things down. So I'll probably just raise those all up to full slabs. Let's get that spot. We need to really finish this off. So, yeah, that's right, because we ended up changing these two. So, this is no longer there. is hopefully there's no flooding inside and we've got it all marked off properly. Let's go down to the bridge. Cool. Okay, so there you go, the water feature is in place. I think that looks pretty good. Hopefully the guys will like that as well, and if they've got it, they'll appreciate it. I'm not quite sure about those slabs. Do I want to change them back to the wood again? I think I probably do. Get some light in the top of the spiders spawning. Otherwise, I'm quite liking that. Okay, and it doesn't look as heavy as the inside either. Cool, okay, so yeah, there we go. I think we'll end this episode here. My name is Wild Trekker, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, then please do make a comment and click on like. That would be very much appreciated. Love your feedback. Let me know what you think of the new house. And my visitors really need to get that sorted out. Yeah, and also if you want to get the next update, then the best thing to do is subscribe and you'll get to find out when all my videos come out. And I'll see you next time on Zanecraft. Thanks for watching.